In this short Qigong practice, I'll lead you through 2 moves from the Qigong set known as opening the energy gates Qigong, as brought back from China by my main teacher, Master Bruce Frantzis. And the first movement is called cloud hands. So before we start moving, just stand for a moment. Stand comfortably in a more or less balanced, upright posture. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, hands, fingers. Get a sense of just releasing, letting go of tension out of your body. Now we'll begin to move and build up the movement of cloud hands. So shift weight. Step out to a little wider stance. Feet more or less parallel, and shift weight from side to side. Shift weight. Shift weight. Loading up one leg. Unloading that, loading up the other. As you load up one leg, you'll feel your joints compress a little and decompress as you unload the leg. And by doing a smooth, continuous side-to-side weight shift, you're gently compressing and decompressing the weight-bearing joints in your body. And that can stimulate secretion of fluid, synovial fluid, into the joint and blood flow around the joint, helping warm us up for more movement. Let's add another movement component, the hip rotation. So shift weight, turn your hips into the weighted leg a little. Shift weight, turn your hips. Shift weight, turn your hips. Adding rotation, there's a potential to put torque in your knees or misalign your knees. So if you feel your knees twisting at all, turn your hips less. You want to maintain your knee alignments as you turn your hips and shift weight. As we add the hip turn, you can feel the muscles in and around the hip joints activating, stretching, releasing as you turn your hips. So shift weight, come on over on this side with me. And we'll add the arms. So as you shift weight and turn your hips, the arm ascends. And we're going to shift weight and turn hips. This arm descends as the other arm ascends. As the arm ascends, it turns over, so the palm faces you. As the arm descends, the arm turns, so the palm is facing down at the hip. Shifting weight, turning your hips, one arm down, one arm up. So one aim in cloud hands is to move the body as an increasingly connected unit. And there's some coordination opportunities here that can help with that. So first, we're aiming to have the weight shift in the hip turn start and end at the same time. Then smoothly change directions. You can feel your weight go onto one leg, feel your hips turn, coordinate that so it begins and ends at about the same time, and then smoothly changes directions. Next, the arm movement. You want the arm movements to begin and end at about the same time. So as the upper arm starts down, the bottom arm starts up. and they get to their respective destinations at about the same time. So if you feel one arm lagging or not moving while the other's moving, and that just signals an opportunity that you can refine the coordination. Next, you can coordinate the descending arm and the weight shift. So they begin and end at about the same time. As you begin to shift weight, the arm begins to descend. It reaches the side of the hip as you complete the weight shift. And as you get those coordination elements together, you begin to feel how your body moves as an increasingly connected unit. And that's one of the reasons this exercise is a wonderful physical exercise for the body. And the idea in Qigong theory is that interconnected movement promotes circulation of qi, or internal energy, through the body in ways that benefit us. One more coordination component, if you like. So, in the shoulder joints, there is turning, eventually twisting of soft tissue. So, as the arms move, they also turn so that one goes palm down and one palm facing you. Then they turn and change positions. And you can coordinate that turning in the shoulder joint with the turning in the hip joint. Another way to knit the top and bottom of your body together in this movement. Nice. That's the idea. Cloud hands. Opening the energy gates Qigong version. Next, we're going to transition to a move called the first swing. And the lower body movement's pretty much the same as cloud hands. And now follow me and just let your arms go. And the more you relax and release your arms as you shift weight and turn your hips, your arms are going to swing. And the idea here is there's no muscular action in the arms. You're just moving your arms with your legs and your waist. And this is a wonderful exercise for helping you identify areas of tension and tightness in the shoulders, upper back, chest, and letting it go. And you'll find the more you release and relax, shoulders, upper back, arms, chest, the more your arms will swing. And one metaphor I find helpful is your arms are like ropes. You're just moving them around with your legs and your hips. So keep doing this with me, and I want to mention one tendency, and that's to twist the spine or lead this movement with the shoulders. And if you just watch me, so you'll see this a lot. And this is an exercise, but it's not this exercise. All right, this exercise we keep the spine neutral, we keep the front of the pelvis and the shoulders aligned. What we call in energy arts, we keep the 4 points aligned. So the spine does not twist. And the turning and rotation comes from the legs and the hips rather than the shoulders or the spine. And once you get that together, you can pick up the weight shift in the hip turn a little, and you'll find your arms will swing more. Lightly tapping the body first at the hips, and eventually when they loosen up around the lower abdomen, lower back, even around the kidneys. But you just let that happen rather than try and do that with muscular action of your arms. Nice. And the idea in Qigong is that this movement stimulates qi flow throughout the whole lower body, including your lower abdomen. And it's definitely a good exercise for the legs, hips, arms, and shoulders, loosening things up. All right, begin to slow down. Step back in to your beginning stance. We'll conclude with a couple clearing breaths. So feel the top of your head and inhale. Exhale, release down your body. One more of those. Inhale. Exhale, release down your body. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy your practice.